Hey, I'm Joseph Calabro, and this is my progress video for Advanced Interactive Media. So as you can see, I have my Mia character model set up in Motion Builder, and I have it animating seamlessly between all the different talking animations. So let me just put that to the start. So as you can see, it's seamless, so you don't see it you don't see it looping at all. It goes from each one perfectly. Okay, and let me just show you like one of the last ones as well. So this one ends on 595, so 595. So if I go from the first frame to the last frame, you can see that there is no change, so it loops perfectly. So yeah, I got this all set up. Is there anything else to talk about here? I can show you the next one. Same thing. No change. I'll show you just one of these ones as well, so 280. Yeah, so these all loop perfectly. So I have this done and I put it into Unity as well. I'll show you that in a sec. But I also did it for one of my own character models because for my final thing, my final coursework, I don't want to use the Mia character model. I want to use my own ones just so I can have my own cartoony kind of art style. So I made this low poly character and I had a problem with the arms, so because of different proportions, the arms would be inside the character model, and I currently don't know how to fix this within the story itself. I can fix it if I use animation layers outside of the story, so I don't know if I have it set up in this. No, I don't. Okay, never mind. But with animation layers, it can be done. I could bounce one of these tracks to outside of the story if I select character, NPC character, I can plot the character, I can bake it, and then I could do it here with an animation layer easily. So I might have to do that if I want to get it working. Yeah, but yeah, so I still have to work on this. So for the Unity scene, I got the Mia character model set up. And I got the animations working. So okay, I set up a first person character controller, so I can run while I'm holding forwards and press shift. I can jump, and then I've got the Mia character animating, so I got that working. I have my NPCs here, they're very creepy, but yeah, I got them in, and I'm using one of the Mixamo animations. I didn't do it through Motion Builder yet, so I still need to get them to loop properly. So yeah, I've got these guys in. They're completely randomized, so hair color, skin color, hairstyle, nose size, and clothing is kind of randomized. I want to give more parameters to that, so each NPC that comes into the cafe is completely random. So here's the Mia character inside the project. And then the NPC, I've got it here. I have the idle animation animated, so you can see on the entry it goes into the animation. And yeah, I have a toon shader set up, so all the materials are very saturated and flat colors. Okay, so I forgot to show off the fungus tutorial. So I have the Mia animations working with fungus. So if I go to the animator, you can see that any state has each of the talking states that will be triggered through fungus, and the entry state is the stand loop. If I go to the flowchart in fungus, we have the start dialogue, the question, branch, and then we have each of the replies to each question, and it triggers each of the animations. Like this one triggers the talk C, talk B, and talk A. So let me show you that in action. Okay, so This is the first dialogue, and as you can see, she's playing the first animation, which will return to the idle once it finishes. There we go. Then we got, would you like a burger? That's the same animation, and that also returns to the idle as well. Okay, then would you like a drink? It's the extended version of that animation, which also loops back to the idle. Cool. And then finally, would you like to pay, which is the even more extended version of that animation. For coursework 1, I might change these animations just so there's a bit more variation, but for the purposes of this update video, I've just got it working like the tutorial, so it's just the extended version of each animation for each of the states. Okay, perfect. So that's all I've got so far. Thanks for listening.